Welcome to the Weld Inspection Simulator. This simulator will show how to use various inspection tools in the demonstration mode, teach how to recognize different welds inside of practice mode, and to check your knowledge of welds in the skill assessment mode. This weld inspection simulator will teach you to recognize defects in welds. After completing this simulator, you will be able to more effectively identify defects in both butt and fillet welds. Learn how to use the weld measurement tools for inspecting weld defects and to check your knowledge of weld defect standards. Once you are familiar with the weld measuring tools and how you can identify defect in different welds, you'll need to successfully pass the skill assessment section of this simulator to earn completion for this activity in My Learning. For help on using this simulator, to view a How to Use This Simulation video, click on the Help button located in the upper right corner of the screen. Demonstration mode. Demonstration mode shows the 6 most common tools to visually inspect welds. Click on each tool icon to get a demonstration of the tool. The tool demonstration window has a Replay Demo button to replay the demonstration, and the X button will close the tool demonstration window and return you to the demonstration mode tool selection window. Practice mode. The practice mode allows you to use the tools to perform visual weld inspections of butt and fillet welds. You will also have full interactive access to all of the tools shown in the demonstration mode in the menu bar on the left. All of these tools will react like their real-life counterparts, which includes a flashlight for dark areas, a mirror for seeing around fillet welds, and common measuring tools, including the high-low gauge, WS weld gauge, VWAC gauge, and a 6-inch ruler. You can click on the eye icon to see a demonstration of the tool. Located on the menu bar is a zoom icon that allows you to zoom in and out for a different perspective of pipe and the welds. When in zoom mode and no tool is selected, you can click on a weld to zoom into it and then navigate around the weld using the navigation keys. While zoomed in, you can select a tool. When you wish to zoom back out, click the zoom icon again. Also located on the menu bar is a rotate icon that allows you to rotate the pipe, again providing different perspectives of the pipe and welds. The menu bar allows you to switch between all of the modes. If you click on the company logo, the simulator will put you back to the main menu. Once entering into practice mode, you can choose between butt welds or fillet welds. You will have to select which weld you wish to inspect and then click the Go button. Or you can select the No Welds button. If you select the No Welds button, only the high-low gauge and flashlight tools will function. The mirror can only be used for inspecting fillet welds in this simulator. The rest of the tools can be used for both butt and fillet welds. At any time, you can zoom into a weld for inspection. If you pick a tool, you can move the tool left to right or forwards and backwards. This can be done by holding down on the graphical move symbols or by using the arrow keys on your keyboard. The flashlight can be used at any time in areas that are dark and hard to see. The flashlight has a button which toggles the position of the flashlight from left to right. When you first zoom into the weld, a marking will appear which tells you the 0 point of where you started. As you rotate around the pipe looking at the welds, you will know that you rotated the pipe 360 degrees when you reach this symbol. If you are inspecting for a bad weld, once you reach the area that is bad, you will need to click, drag, and drop a flag onto that area of the weld. This will mark and signal that you found the correct area for the type of weld you are inspecting. If you correctly identify a weld defect, the flag will appear in green. If you incorrectly identify a weld defect, the flag will appear in red. Weld measurement tools. Automatic weld size weld gauge. The weld size gauge is used for accurate calibration of butt and fillet type welds. This is a product of GAL Gauge Company. It is used to check bead height and reinforcement, check the throat of the fillet weld, determine the leg of the fillet weld. Note, the gauge on the tool used for the height or reinforcement is AWS and does not have a 1/16 of an inch mark on the scale. Flashlight. The flashlight is used as a light for visual weld inspection in dark areas or to increase definition on the surface of the weld. Inspection mirror. The inspection mirror is used to view inaccessible areas. The inspection mirror has a 1-inch by 2-inch mirror. Its overall length is 8.5 inches. A handy pocket clip. an all-angle ball joint which holds the mirror head firmly at any angle, telescoping and pocket models, high-low single-purpose welding gauge. The high-low gauge is used to perform two high-low measurements, pipe alignment and internal misalignment on one end and the root weld space on the other end of the tool. The high-low gauge is used for measuring root weld space, measuring internal alignment of pipe after fit-up alignment, cuts radiographic rejects, measuring internal misalignment of pipe before and after tracking. VWAC gauge. The VWAC gauge is used to check the four essential measurements, including undercut depth, porosity comparison, amount of porosity per linear inch and crown height, 6-inch flexible ruler. The flexible ruler is used to measure specific defects in the weld in a visual inspection. The ruler can be bent to go around pipe or fixture. Skill assessment. The skill assessment section will bring everything together. You will have welds appear randomly, and you will need to inspect each weld. After inspection of the weld, you will need to click on the Assess Weld tab on the right side and either select Weld Passed and Submit, or select Weld Failed and then pick the correct description of the weld defect found. There is only one correct answer for the entire pipe weld being inspected. Within the Skill Assessment section, you must assess 6 out of 6 welds correctly to earn completion. You will have unlimited tries to get all 6. At any time, you can select the Help icon, which will bring you back to this video, or you can exit by clicking on the Exit button. If you want to go to full screen, click on the Alt and Enter keys. By clicking the Alt and Enter keys again, that will minimize the size back to windowed mode.